Welcome to another Sports Talk Line Network's NBA recap here on the Unnamed Sports Show. I am, of course, your host, Joshua Griffith, and tonight we will be getting you caught up with the 26-13 Los Angeles Lakers against the 9-30 Minnesota Timberwolves from Staples Center. So the Los Angeles Lakers are coming off an impressive 112-97 win over the Golden State Warriors Monday night, and will look to continue their winning ways. Marc Gasol, Anthony Davis, and Alex Caruso will all be out tonight for the Lakers. The Timberwolves will coming off a rare 114-112 win over Portland and winners of two of their last three. Could they take advantage of a tired Lakers team tonight, or was it going to be an evening of highlights for LeBron James and company? Let's tip things off in the first quarter as the Lakers would start the same way they did last night, with a dunk by Damian Jones. After a corner three by Morris to make it 5-0 for the Lakers, Jake Layman would get an easy dunk on the fast break. So do you like free throws? Yeah, I don't either, because there was a lot of free throws this game. And if you enjoyed them, this was the game for you. Thankfully, there was lots of other highlights too, as Jones would get an offensive rebound dunk for the Lakers before the T-Wolves would take their first lead thanks to a Ricky Rubio three to make it 12-11. LeBron James would finally get into the action at the 6:55 mark with a falling away two of his own. Rubio would get that one on the drive and miss the layup before Minnesota's defense stepped up. A block by Karl Anthony Towns, and after two free throws, they had a 26-22 lead. Talen Horton-Tucker would get his groove to end the first quarter as he was dropping dimes. First, this lob up to Montrezl Harrel before finding him once again on a bounce pass down low for the dunk. The first quarter would end 31-30 for LA thanks to a Wesley Matthews three to beat the clock. Let's check out the second quarter. The insane trips to the foul line would continue for both teams, but luckily there was lots of highlights, including this cut and slam by Kyle Kuzma from LeBron, who is showing his amazing vision. On the other end, the Lakers would collapse defensively, leading to an easy Hernangomez dunk for the Timberwolves. LeBron would continue to show off his passing abilities as he would find Harrel to make it 41-39. First overall pick, Anthony Edwards was trying to make his case for Rookie of the Year with a tough bucket falling away. The teams would exchange shots from beyond the arc as first Hernangomez would hit another three before Alfonso McKinney for the Lakers would respond. The lead was pushed back up to 4, but Karl Anthony Towns was playing strong inside with the absence of Marc Gasol and Anthony Davis. He was able to get a rebound and put it back in for the and one. The teams essentially gave up playing any defense as Kyle Kuzma would hit a three at one end before Anthony Edwards would run and slam it home at the other. The Lakers looked to secure a modest lead to end the half after this one long pass from LeBron James to find Kuzma. And then he would do it one more time, throw it deep downfield for another easy two. The Timberwolves were down 61-67, but would end the second quarter with a big three thanks to Jaden McDaniels, who was left wide open for this buzzer beater. Score was 71-70 at halftime, and both teams were shooting right about 60%. And 35 trips to the free throw line did not help speed up the half. Karl Anthony Towns led Minnesota with 15 points, while Markieff Morris had 12 for the Lakers. Let's get to the third quarter. Anthony Edwards would start off the third quarter, hitting not one, but two threes for the Timberwolves to give them back a 76-71 lead. LeBron James only had 3 shot attempts in the first half, but would come up with a purpose in the second, finding Kentavious Caldwell-Pope off the inbound for a three. He then made a circus shot to cut the lead back down to 1. The block party would start after Layman showed his defensive game. LeBron matched him with a block that would lead to a three at the other end for the Lakers. LeBron James would show off pretty much everything tonight as he would find Jones with a lob and slam before hitting a three to give the Lakers the 87-85 lead with 5:08 to go in the quarter. The Lakers would continue to pull ahead thanks to some nice play from Talen Horton-Tucker, who had painted off the window for the 5-point lead. After Kuzma would drive for the and one and miss the free throw, THT was at it again with a nice pass with 40 seconds to go to find Kuzma. After a three from the Timberwolves and a pair of free throws for the Lakers, the third would end 102-94. The Lakers not looked like the team that had played last night. How would they close out the fourth? The Lakers would continue their push in the fourth quarter. THT would get the hard bucket and one to start things off before Montrezl Harrell would set the tone at the other end with a big block. That pretty much summed up how the fourth quarter would go. Jalen Noel would get a scoop shot to fall and try and keep things close, but LeBron James said no way, as he would find Montrezl Harrell 3 straight times for buckets to bring the lead to 113-102. Karl Anthony Towns had a good game, putting up 2 of his 29 points on a dunk with 7:42 to go, for Jared Vanderbilt would throw down a dunk off of a turnover to bring the lead back down to 10. That's as close as things would get for the Timberwolves, as Harrell would hit a big three before getting an offensive rebound on the next possession and throwing down a monstrous dunk. The lead was 123-109. LeBron would seal things with 2:50 to go, hitting a three for his 23rd, 24th, and 25th points of the evening. The Lakers would bring on the bench, and they would hold on easily for the 137-121 victory over the Timberwolves. LeBron James had 25 points, 12 rebounds, 12 assists, triple-double in the win, as he continues to make his case for MVP this year. Montrezl Harrell had another 20-point game with 25 points, 4 rebounds, and 6 assists. THT put in 16 points and 7 rebounds off the bench. For the Minnesota Timberwolves, Karl Anthony Towns led all scoring with 29 points, 6 rebounds, and 7 assists. And the rookie Anthony Edwards chipped in 29 points of his own. The Lakers will host the Charlotte Hornets on Thursday evening as they sit third in the Western Conference with a 27-13 record. They are behind the Phoenix Suns and Utah Jazz. Minnesota continues to control the basement in the NBA with a 9-31 record, and they will head to Arizona to take on the aforementioned Suns. If you missed any of the game, make sure to check out the full highlights from Sports Talkline down below, and make sure to like the video while you're there. Comment and let me know what you thought about the Lakers' performance tonight and the season in general. For the Sports Talkline Network, this has been the Unnamed Sports Show's NBA recap of the Lakers and Timberwolves. Until next time, NBA fans.